Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Kerry Kane, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. In today's tutorial, we have a garage door. And definitely just not the same thing as my castle door. I promise you they're not the same thing whatsoever. They're definitely different. Trust me. Anyways, yeah, this thing is actually pretty amazing and pretty good. And I highly recommend you add this to your house if you have the room and space, because it is really awesome. Also, before we get into today's episode, I'm wearing this mummy zombie type onesie that I'm actually really like. That was recommended in the last episode. So go along with spooky season, recommend your spooky onesie ideas in the comments down below, and I may just wear your idea in the next episode. Anyways, let's get straight on into the tutorial. For the materials, this top part is all the materials you will 100% need without a doubt. This bottom part is where you'll have to do some math to calculate the exact amount of materials depending on how large or small your door is. So for the first materials, you'll need any solid blocks. Grab a stack, shouldn't need any more than that. You'll need a redstone block, 1 sticky piston, 2 piston, 1 observer, 3 droppers, 1 hopper, 1 redstone comparator, 5 redstone repeaters, 9 redstone dust, 1 redstone torch, 2 buttons, and then 1 of any item that you can just throw into a T flip-flop and have it going through that system. Next, this is for 1 row of a door. So as you can see, this is my door right here. This is a door that has 7 rows in it. It is 7 wide. So when I say 1 row, I'm talking about 1 up and down strip like this. So that means if you're also going to have a 7 wide door such as this, you will multiply these materials right here by 7, except for these wall blocks, which I'll get to in a second. Now let's say like this door right here, it has 5 rows. It is 5 wide. So that means you would multiply those materials by 5. Now let's get into the wall blocks and how large you actually can make your door. So these wall blocks in your multiplication will depend on how tall you make it. As you see, 4 wall blocks, it's 4 tall. This is the largest garage door you can possibly make. The max is 13 wide, so 13 across the bottom, and 9 high, so 9 up and down. So that means at the most, your wall blocks for this build, you should be multiplying by 9. Or you should have in there by 9 and then multiplying at a max of 13. So just an FYI, the max, the absolute biggest you can go is a 13 by 9. And then the smallest you can go is like a 1 by 3. Anyways, mine is going to be 4 tall, 4 high, so I'm having 4. And then I think I'll make it 5 wide. So that means I'll multiply all these materials right here by 5. So I'll need 5 pistons, 15 sticky pistons, 10 observers, 5 pieces of glass, 15 redstone dust, and then 20 wall blocks, or wall, whatever you want to say. And just an FYI, you don't have to use walls. If you really want, we'll grab some of this just because it's right there. You can use solid blocks. You don't have to use walls. Boom, solid blocks and the glass panes in there. And it still works just as fine. As you see, pushes it up and it pushes it down. So you can use really any block that's obviously movable. You can't use obsidian. But, you know, walls and fences make the most sense because they're skinny. Kind of like a garage door. So first, get out your walls. Make sure you have the correct amount for your door. And we're just going to build our garage door. So if you're going to have it in your build, you're just going to build it. And you see, I have mine 5 wide, and I'm going to go mine 4 high. And like this door here, I'm going to add in some glass panes, make it a little bit fancy. Do 1 here and 1 here. Nice garage door. Make sure that when you're building your garage door, if you're building it in a house, you have it indented from the front wall by 1. Next, you can surround the entire thing in solid blocks. Now it looks even better since all the walls are connected. Next, right below these walls, we're going to break these blocks all below it. And then the ones in front, right here, we're going to break these all below it. Get out your sticky pistons, and right below the wall, you're going to get 2 sticky pistons facing up, like so, all the way down, like this, with a 1 block gap from the wall. And then we're going to replace our blocks on the floor. Next, get out your redstone and your observers. And along these bottom pistons, we're going to place in redstone dust like so. And then right on top of those redstone dust, we're going to get observers facing up like so. The red dot should be towards the sky. Now, we just place more blocks over that we had there before, and everything should be all good and fine on the top layer. So now let's take it down below. So we're looking at this from the front. We're going to go over to the right. We're going to add 1 more redstone dust off to the right. Get out your repeaters. We're going to place a repeater going back on the side of the sticky piston on 4 tick delay. Add the repeater going to a block, redstone dust on top. Next, get out your glass, and all along the bottom pistons, we're going to get glass. And then on top of that, we're going to place redstone dust, like so. So if we just get out a button and we place a button right here, it should work. So it should double extend it up and then retract it all down. Perfect. As you see, it's too high up. Now, if it doesn't work, check your sticky pistons are facing up. Check the observers are facing up. Make sure these are solid blocks. Yes, they have to be solid blocks, so nothing like glass or glowstone. Make sure your redstone dust, 4-tick delay, going to the solid block, redstone dust all the way across, and this is all glass. Next, we're going to the top of our door, and we're going to go 3 blocks up from this opened door. We're going to break the first 2 and get a sticky piston facing down. Now, even with our door, we're going to get more sticky pistons until the end, facing down like so. Get out your normal pistons, and we're going to get right below these sticky pistons, normal pistons facing down like so. I keep accidentally stumbling on my words, wondering if it's normal or sticky piston, so I'm sorry for that. It's probably best to do this on the back side. So now we're going to go around to the back of the door, and on these normal pistons, we're going to get observers facing down, so as you can see, the red dot should be facing towards the ground. Right below the red dot in the observers, we're going to get normal blocks, and then right on top of the observers, we're going to get redstone dust, like so. That's the entire top side done. So if we just go out a block, go out redstone dust, and then on this block, we place a button, it should double extend it down. Boom, boom, and then bring it back up. These blocks should stay down here, and this should be all good. Next, what we're going to do is on the front and on the back, we're going to go out 1 row of blocks and wall, like so. Go on the back, out 1 row of block of wall, like so. And that's where we're going to have our wall, like this. So we're basically just having this entire garage door just indented into the wall by 1. So on the second block away from your door, you're going to place a button. As you can see, not this block closest to it, but the second block away right here. We're going to have our button. We're going to go around to the back side and do this exact same spot. So on the second block away from the door. Next, have out redstone dust, your dropper, your hoppers, your one any item, and a redstone comparator. In between these buttons, if you also have blocks here, you're going to want to break those. And then break this block right here. So right along these sticky pistons on the very edge. You're then going to get up and tighten this corner to get a dropper facing in like so. Then right here, where we just were, we're going to get a dropper facing down. And then right here, we're going to place a temporary block and get a dropper facing up like so. You can then break the temporary block, go around to where this piston is. Right below this dropper and going into the dropper that we just placed, we're going to place a hopper going in like so. Then go into your hopper and place in your any item like so. And we're all good with the T flip-flop. To have it linked up to the buttons, we're just simply going to place a redstone dust right on top of that dropper. So if we press the button, it should activate it like so. And the item should be in this top dropper, as you can see. Press it again, it should go down to the bottom one, as you can see. From this bottom one, we're going to place a block, redstone comparator going out of it, if it'll place, there we go. If your item is in the last one, like me, it should turn on. Have it going into a block, get out your 1 redstone torch, place it on top of this block on top of the redstone torch, redstone dust on top of that block, get out your pistons, and right next to this redstone dust, we're going to get a piston facing up. If your piston is like mine, where it's not activated, press your button again to then turn it on, and it should be activated, as you can see. Then depending on how tall you are making your door, you'll go up a different amount of blocks than me. If your door is bigger, you're going to go up more blocks than me. But you're going to go up right even with this row of redstone right here. So you're just going to go up and be even with those blocks the redstone dust is on, like so. Let me remove this button. On the very top, you're going to place a redstone block, like so. On top of this, you're going to go up 2 temporary blocks, break this one, get a piston facing down like so, and then you can break the block on top. Next, you out your blocks. If you didn't go out 1 like me, you're then going to go out 1 with redstone dust. You're going to go up 1 with redstone dust on top. Right against this redstone block, we're going to go 1 redstone dust to hook it up to the piston. And then we're going to go down a block on the side so that you can touch the redstone dust and turn it all on. And you see, these sticky pistons should be facing down, or extended down. Going back to the bottom, get out your sticky piston and observers. In between these 2 blocks with the comparator and redstone torch, we're going to get a sticky piston facing in like so. Observer on the side with a red dot facing towards all this redstone. 1 to the left and 1 in front, we're going to place a block. Get out your redstone repeaters. We're then going to have 1 redstone repeater on 4-tick delay going into a block. Then to the left of the first block that we placed, we're going to place redstone dust, 2 repeaters, 4-tick delay, and then 3-tick delay. Have this going into a block. And then this corner of these blocks, we're then going to get redstone dust that connects up to all this. We are now all done with our door. So we press the button, extends it up, press the button, extend it down, press the button, extend it up, press the button, extend it down, and I can just keep going on and on. It's beautiful. Now you can just make this pretty, kind of like what I did with that one. Just cover it up, make it look pretty. Not gonna do too much. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Really awesome and amazing. I really love mine. This one's gorgeous. That's it for today's tutorial. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash like, subscribe new, as always, post noise, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.